What up, baby?
Lightning, thunder, it's the Storm Warning show on the come up with Big Groov and Ablakk too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it come to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the op so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning show. Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Big Groov. And my boy Ablakk is froze for some reason, man. Of course, man, today we're going to talk about the disappointing loss to FSU. Man, Black man.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. I was working on. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. What you about to ask me, bro?
Man, how you feeling about this this loss, man? Mario 0-2.
All right. Let me clear the throat, wet the palate first. You know what I'm saying? Let me clear the throat, wet the palate. Sir Ashkenazi, I'm certified. So how I feel about it? I don't feel good about it, just from a standpoint that we lost to a rival. You know what I'm saying? Which was a very winnable game. A very winnable game. You know. Shout out, kudos to the defense. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, shout out to that young man that's gonna be a certified goon. That's gonna be one of the best DBs in the country, I believe, next year. Jamari Brown. What did he do? He held Coleman to what, 24 yards? Yeah. Shout out to that young man. I think big things is in store for him. Just disappointed in the loss, man. You know what I'm saying? Disappointed in the loss. You know, we couldn't do nothing offensively, really. You know what I'm saying? We had moments. You know, Don Chaney. Oh, shout out to my man Don Chaney. Don Chaney, I think, rushed for over 100. He was gashing Florida State. He was killing Florida State. I said to myself, I ain't even gonna talk about the quarterbacks no more until number 11 step on the field. I said, because to me, it's a rerun. So I'm not even going to talk about the quarterback until number 11 step on the field. And then I can judge all of them off their body of work, right, in live game situation. So I'm not even going to talk about the quarterback play. Offensive line play, stellar. Stellar, once again. D-line, defense, stellar. You know, I'm disappointed, bro. Like, yo, we should have won that game. Like, yo, we should have won the game. Period. We should have won the game, man. What was score? What was score? 27-20?
Yeah.
Or something like that. 27-20. But look, if we make that field goal, it's 27-23. If they give us the safety, it's 25-27. All we need is a field goal to win the game. Yo, the referees be giving it to us, bro. Like that's clear as day that was a safety. Jordan Travis was running backwards. He brought himself into the end zone. When he got tackled, the ball was in the end zone. Safety. But that's neither here nor there. We got to handle business offensively, so we're not put in that position. We can't expect the refs to give us anything, especially one, because we Miami, two, because we on the road. But go ahead, bro.
Man, of course, like I said, I agree with you that it was a safety. This happened. This actually the second time this happened to us. It happened to us against Clemson also.
Yeah.
But you know, my thoughts on the game, man. I thought it was another vanilla blah offensive game plan, conservative game plan from Mario and company. Man, I've been in spaces. I've been in a couple of spaces this past week with some good guys. AJ, you know what I'm saying? Mojo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, G, all them guys, man. We've been making some good points and bringing up a lot name. They've been making some very good points also. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like I don't understand. I'm not bashing the kid. You know, what I'm saying? I'm not bashing the kid or anything like that. But it's like it amazes me. I'm gonna talk about the quarterback. Yeah, I ain't talking to you. I seen your you know what I'm saying, a back thought. So you got yours out. I'm finna get mine now. It amazes me how everybody is trying to say, "Oh, what a performance by Emory Williams," and this, that, and the third. It's like, bro, are y'all watching the same game that I watched? He was 8 for. Do you hate TVD that much that you bigging up an 8 for 23 performance? Like literally, we were 8 for 23. He was 8 for 23, and and like 3 or 4 of those passes were screens. But this was a hellified performance because he got hurt. Yes, the kid, you know, showed some determination, made a tough play, but that's football. I can find 50 clips this past weekend where guys attempting to make the same play. Unfortunately, he got hurt. I hope the young man recovers well. You know, he had a compound fracture. You know what I'm saying? And I wish him nothing but the best. I don't dislike the kid. Do I think he's the future of Miami? No, I do not. I don't think he's the future at quarterback. That's no knock on him. I'm not saying he's sorry. He's a D1 quarterback. I'm not saying he's horrible, but I don't think he's the quarterback that's going to take us to that next level. For one, I don't like his throwing motion. I think he has to fix that tremendously. Um, and it's slow. It's a slow. It's worse than it's almost worse than Tebow's. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was disappointed that they put TVD in that. I mean, TVD got put in that situation. Because of course everybody blamed the loss on him. But mind the fact that all the other terrible passes that the QB made, the terrible calls that the DC made, I mean the OC made in that game, that didn't help us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not finna jump down TVD throat. You know, and everybody keeps saying that the guy was open, which he was not open. He had a cornerback on his hip. That's not open. Um, I felt me personally, I felt the best chance for us to win that game was to one, play TVD from start to finish. Two, play Jakari. You feel what I'm saying? But there's a lot of stuff coming out that these coaches are lying to these players. They, you know, they came out that he was supposed to. They was telling that he was gonna play, and then somebody overruled. So a certain person said, "No, you ain't playing." You feel what I'm saying? And I've heard sentiments of this before with a transfer a kid that transferred. You know what I'm saying? They've been told, they folks been told one thing, he's been told one thing, and then when it comes time for them to deliver what they say, it's something different. You feel what I'm saying? And it seems like Mario is trying to have a built-in excuse on to why they lost. You know what I'm saying? This game. Because you can easily say, oh man, he's a freshman, he played tremendous, blah, blah, blah. It's tough to be in that situation as a true freshman, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to give a shout out to Coach Giltry. That's a guy that I was very, 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 very hard on when he got paused. When he got hired. I didn't think I didn't think he was gonna be a good DC here. I can honestly say that. He proved me wrong. He's one of the best DCs in the country. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's taking advantage of his opportunity. But whatever action is a reaction. Think about this, Black. We talked about this in the space. He is finna get a lot of offers, and a lot of people finna come at him. Some big time programs, and mainly one in his home state, LSU. He runs a style similar to what what's my guy name? The head coach at Notre Dame that's doing really well. what's the head coach name at Notre Dame right now?
Marcus
Freeman.
Freeman. Marcus
Marcus
Freeman.
Freeman. He run a style similar to Marcus Freeman. A lot of exotic blitzes, things of that nature. Um, and their defense was not all that this year. And it's rumblings of them looking at, inquiring about Gildred. And that'll be a huge, huge loss. You know what I'm saying? For two reasons. Well, I got multiple reasons. One reason, because I think we're going to lose a lot of players to the draft. I know Cam and James are leaving. You got LT that's leaving. Luckily, we got Bay that's a freshman coming. He coming back. And I think we may lose a couple of guys to the portal. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a huge loss this off season. I would do it. Mario needs to do everything he can to retain Gildred. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, bro?
I mean, no, I agree. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Teams are going to be having a blank check for this guy. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not a blank check, trust me, the numbers on it is going to be real high. You know what I mean? So it'll definitely be a big loss to the program right now if he was to leave. You know, I'm hedging my bet that he'll be here for at least one more year, do 2 years, and then after that, then he'll bounce. You know, but like we know that happens in college football all the time, right? Ain't that we always say, if your coordinators are getting plucked for other jobs, like head coaching jobs or stuff like that, then they must be doing something right. So, and that's always been the case at Miami. It's just unfortunate it was happening when we were winning national titles, not when we're not winning or even in contention of playing for a conference championship. You want to kind of keep that continuity there amongst the players. So like this offseason, they don't have to worry about learning a whole new defensive scheme. They can just jump right in, know it. And Coach Guidry can add new wrinkles to his defense because in the offseason, these defensive coaches, these defensive coordinators or offensive coordinators, they travel, they go and learn under, D coordinators, other places, mainly the NFL, just to pick their brains, to add to their scheme and stuff like that. And vice versa. NFL coaches, they talk to college coaches all the time. You know what I'm saying? As well. So, but it'll definitely be a big loss if he were to leave. But I'm gonna hedge my bet that he will be here for at least one more year. Give us 2 years. Just give us 2 years, and we gonna see. Hey, we gonna see what it do after that. You know what I'm saying? If he leave, then it's up for the head man to find another DC just as good, if not better, than what Guidry's doing. Because right now, Guidry is killing it. Guidry is the golden era of hip hop right now. That's how his defense is playing.
I want to touch on something Cuban Kane said. Something that I don't think that line is that great. We're always max protection. Last year we did not do that. I think the line can't block straight up. I have to semi agree with you. There has been a lot of max protection, and that's one of the gripes that I have had because the tight ends have not been featured into the offense. So I think run blocking wise, those guys are great. But passing wise, I think it could be some fine tuning. But mainly because you got that freshman on the end, and he's been getting a lot of holding penalties. But run blocking wise, I think those guys have been running opening some holes for the backs. But it's also on the backs to read those holes, see those holes, and hit those holes. So I agree to an extent. Far as with the O-line, I'm not on the train where everybody keeps saying, "Oh my God, it's the best line we didn't have since such and such." I don't agree with that, but I think they have played well this year. Right now, I would give Mirabal an A on how the line performed this year, opposed to last year. So I can't take nothing away from Mirabal either on that too.
Well, I'm on the train to saying this is the best offensive line we've had here in a very long time.
What's a long time?
Since Chantrell Henderson, Feliciano, and all of them boys. You know what I'm saying? Feliciano and all them boys. So that's when Duke Johnson was here. That's when Duke was here. Mark Richt had a decent line. He had a couple good players, but this line is solid from left to right.
We don't have a thousand. we had multiple 1,000 yards rushes from 2016 to 2018. We had 3,000 yard rushes. We don't even have a
Yeah, but
guy
that,
close to.
but yeah, but that's on the backs, bro. Look at the backs. If we had a, if we had a Duke Johnson on this team right now, it looks totally different, bro. If we
I
had
mean,
a
but
Duke Johnson, if we had a Duke Johnson or Lamar Thomas, Lamar Thomas tripping, excuse me, Lamar Miller, it looks different, bro.
I mean,
It,
but we. I mean, but Mark Walton. You had what's my man name? Like
oh yeah, and Mark Walton, my bad.
Travis Homer. Travis Homer had two. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have 1,000 yards. He never had a
He had,
thousand yards here.
I mean, he had 982 yards. That's 1,000 yards.
Yeah, no, it's not a
That's
thousand yards, bro. It's
I'm
not a
just
thousand
saying,
yards.
like, I mean, we have good backs. I don't think the. Oh, I don't. One thing I don't like is
Hey,
listen.
hold
One
on.
thing I don't.
And the scheme is different. Like our scheme back then, our scheme back then was a lot better. Our running concepts were way better, like
That's what.
way better, bro. Way
And
better.
I and I think and I won't hold this against the running backs because I do think that the rotation in which they get these guys carries is horrible. It's
Yeah,
so hard for the.
I saw that. Oh my bad, bro. I was talking. I'm just something Lightfoot, Lightbody just said. I seen that. I seen
What?
that. Dude could play. He could play.
Who?
We just flipped the edge rusher from Louisville. Six
Oh, okay.
five, 6'5", young man.
Okay.
But go ahead, finish cooking.
Yeah. I don't like me personally, bro. I I don't like Harris as the running backs coach. I've been very vocal about this because how can you have a guy like Cheney? He has a great game the previous game week, and then the next week he don't even touch the ball. You have
I don't
Rashard
get that
Smith.
either.
You have Rashard Smith, great game rushing. Next game, don't touch the ball. Mark Fletcher. You know what I'm saying? It's like even Allen and even Parrish when they was doing like you never know who's gonna play. You thinking, okay, we gonna see a lot of Cheney this week because he had a stellar last week, and you don't see him. It's hard for those guys to get a rhythm, and I don't know who's making that call. I don't know who. I don't know if that's. I'm pretty sure they're giving Harris the reins to have his rotation. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I
And
said
I,
the thing about Brashard, like Brashard is like he practiced with the receivers. He's a specialty guy. So, yeah, he's a specialty guy, but like he was killing Clemson, then the week after that you barely saw him. You know what I'm saying?
and and it's like, bro, it's like I said, I had posted something earlier, I think yesterday. Rashad Smith has only had 26 touches on offense this year.
Yo,
Think about that.
that's that's insane.
He's had he's had I think it's 19 receptions and 7 rushes. I think
hmm
that is atrocious.
That's crazy, bro.
He
That's
and he's one of your most dynamic players on offense. So how can we expect guys like Ray Ray and you know what I'm saying and Washington to be featured in the offense if you got a guy that's an older version of them that's not being featured? You
right.
feel what I'm saying? Like that's the issue that I'm having with Dawson in this offense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you you have weapons to use, and we're not using. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, Florida State was using their weapons against us. They were making they were calling plays for specific guys. You know what I'm saying? From the tight ends to even trying to get Coleman the ball to design runs to the QB, just simple things of that nature. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's like it's just like Dawson is just calling plays and they ain't even looking at what the defense got going.
it's funny you say that because I said that to somebody earlier this week, right? But then I said I'm not even gonna say because I've already used the Percy Harvin thing, right? Like he should be our Percy Harvin. But I went back a little further for people if you know football, if you watched it, coming up. I said Percy Harvin could be. I'm not Percy Harvin. I said we should be using B. Smith like Cleveland used to use Eric Metcalf, or how the Giants used to use David Meggett. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we supposed to be using because he's a mismatch. He's a mismatch. Like linebackers can't catch him. And did you notice? Did you notice Saturday was the first time they ran a arrow route, choice route with the running back, and it was with B. Smith, and he caught that joint. Like, yo, why haven't y'all been doing that? And guess what, bro?
It seemed like they be watching our show.
Hey, bro, guess what? And they never went back to it. I didn't see that route run by the running back the rest of the game.
Jesus has he has a good point. I don't understand why Coach Phil is an analyst and not the tight end because we don't utilize the tight end and the man produces NFL tight end. That is a great point. The tight end, whoever the tight end guy is right now, I don't even know his name. He needs to be fired. He needs to go back as an analyst and bring Phil back on the field because our production at that position has fucking suffered tremendously, bro.
Yeah, the tight ends are like non-existent, bro.
They better get that man a raise. Same thing with the wide receiver rotation. Facts. What's crazy was Restrepo led blocking for Chandler. Yeah, that is crazy. We need speed. It takes too many plays to score touchdowns, and we need 5 and 9. Yeah. We can't use Ray Joseph. Why can't we use Ray Joseph? Hey, be slow. I agree. He got 4 games. He can play 4 games and still redshirt. And we ain't utilized it.
Yeah, we got 2 games left, right? 2 regular season games in the men.
He went out. Let me get to some of these questions. We have speed, but play calling design is the problem. Facts. Tight end Dawson offense is the old lineman. I see that shit. That shit trash. We can use, deadly duo. Y'all be easy. Had to step in and show love. Hey, man, appreciate your OG Kane. Yes, sir. Sure. I think Mario wants that more than Dawson. True that. Tight end blocking is elite. I don't know why we red-shirting him either. He needs to be playing. No tempo, no sense of urgency from the OC. Take too much time to get to play it. Hey, brother, I definitely agree. Trying to see what's up with my boy Black. Boom. Oh, here we go. Add to state. All right, he back. So man, what else, man? Like what else some takeaways you have from the game, man? Like what? Like
you know what? I got a new nickname. Well, I never had a nickname for him because I call him his name. But a lot of football players, we always have these names that we go by on football fields or whatever people call us. I got a name for Kiko. I'm just gonna call him the Ninja. I'm just calling him the Ninja. Why? Because he's quiet. You don't hear much from him. But when he get on that football field, bro, he's just an assassin. He does his job, bro. He kills it. Corey Flagg, I call him Mr. Consistent, bro. Corey Flagg is Mr. Consistent. You know what I mean? He's Mr. Consistent. You could always count on Flagg being in the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? At least 90% of the time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, like I said, man, the defense played tremendous, bro. You know what I'm saying? They played great. On defense, I'm a corner guy. So that young freshman, number 6, that's out there on that island. Oh yeah, dude. You gonna be that guy. But continue to be humble, continue to work, continue to perfect your craft, bro. And everything that's meant for you is gonna be for you. And can't nobody take that away from you. The way you played on Saturday against one of the top receivers in the country speaks volumes, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make a name for yourself in a game like that. That's how you become legendary. Now you got to build on that. And this Saturday, don't have a letdown and build on it. You know what I'm saying? Get a pick or two or a stack or something like that. But yeah, man, I was proud of that young man. I was proud of young D Brown in the way he performed on Saturday, bro. Take my hat off to that young man.
So let's get into the meat and potatoes, man. Like I said earlier, man, Mario 0-2, bro. And I'm not hearing the outrage. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been 0-2 against Florida State since Golden, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did another post. First 22 games at Miami. Mario is 11-11, same as Al Golden. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, when is this $8.5 million going to show it's worth $8.5 million a year? You know what I'm saying? And it pisses me off how a lot of these fans are glossing over the fact that this guy is 0-2 against the home Florida State. But the excuses that I'm hearing is, that person ain't played this Florida State team or this good Florida State team. It's like, bro, y'all didn't give a shit about none of that when Algona had to play against those juggernaut FSU squads with Jimbo and all them killers they had. Y'all didn't care about none of that. It was what? Fire Algona, right? After that second loss, they were ready for him to go. But now, you got to give Mario time. You got to give him time to get his guys in. Blase. You know what I'm saying? Or we played freshmen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like y'all didn't want to hear none of that shit with the previous coaches. Y'all were, this man, we lost the game off of a Hail Mary 4th and 14. And y'all swore was the end of the road.
Hey, we lost to Florida State off a blocked field goal, when Brad Kaya was killing Florida State. When Florida State they had nothing but goons on defense at every level. Goons on defense. And Brad Kaya was shredding them dudes. Shredding them. They forget how good Brad Kaya was, bro. People forget how good Brad Kaya was, B. I think people forget. People really forget how good that young man was, bro.
But why do you feel like these guys are brushing this shit under the rug? Because I've been peeking and poking, and I done looked at a couple of other YouTubers and podcasts and all that, and I ain't seeing nothing brought up about this man being 0-2.
I mean, because you know that's their guy. That's who they like. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Mario, but like I said, I called a spade on a Black Thought. Like, yo, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. I'm like, yo, I call a spade. I love him as much as the next guy. But guess what? Just like I love Don Chaney, when Don Chaney fumbled, what did I say? I said, Joe, as a running back, you got to know the situation. The time, I know the situation, 2 hands over the ball, you roll over that thing because they're trying to strip it. So once I gave Don that constructive criticism, I built him right up and said, but champ, it's not your fault because you shouldn't have been in that position. I call a spade. I keep it a buck all the time. And I said it last Saturday night. Go ahead. I said it last Saturday night.
You good? I'm just letting you know I'm still here. I'm trying to send somebody a message. Keep going.
I said, like I said it last Saturday night. I said, yo, it's unacceptable, B. It's unacceptable with how this offense is being utilized and what's going on now record-wise.
But check this. Do you think? But think about this, bro. The offense before the bye week, the offense looked totally different from after the bye week. Do you think Mario came up to Dawson and was like, "Hey, man, we throwing the ball too much. We need to run the ball more"? Because it looks honestly, bro.
Yeah,
That's how we look now. Looks
yeah,
like the end of the season with Gaddis. That's what it's looking like.
yeah, it does look like that. Look, he possibly could be like, yeah, we need to run the ball more. And then on the other side, he could be like, yeah, we need to run the ball more because we got to protect the QB because he not playing good. Yeah, so it's in there. Something ain't right. Maybe we don't
But
need hold on. Maybe we don't need to play Texas A&M no more because it seemed like right after the Texas A&M games, our offense just goes kaput. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we don't need to play Texas A&M no more. Maybe we need to play North Texas or somebody. But in 2 years in a row, after that game, our offense went kaput.
yeah, it's like, bro. It's like, man. Oh, also, I posted a link if anybody want to come up and get their thoughts about the game or you know what I'm saying, and what's going on with the program. Y'all welcome to jump on and speak your piece. I just posted the link. All you gotta do is you don't got to show your face or nothing like that. Mario's not the coach for the youth. I agree, and I'm gonna say it on here. I don't think Mario is the guy. Yeah, he's not the guy.
See,
Mario,
and I'm gonna wait. Just like I gave Manny 3 years, gave Mark, I gave Al. Gotta wait. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait. I gave everybody their time. I gave everybody
you,
3 years. I gave everybody
you,
3 years. I gave everybody 3 years. I
so
gave
black.
everybody 3 years.
Black,
Everybody.
you wanted my guy fired after the La Tech game, man. We ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you
Hold
do
on.
that.
Hold
You
on. Hold on.
wanted my guy fired. You
I
wanted
was
my guy.
pissed off. You got
Yeah.
damn right. Hold on. I was pissed. Look, I was pissed off after the FIU game that you didn't watch. And I was like, I said,
I was in New Mexico. I was in Cancun when that
man,
game. I was trying to watch it.
I don't care. You was in Cancun sipping margaritas. I don't care. But no. But after I calmed down, I said, you know what? It's one game. Even though I said at first when we was on the phone, I was like, yo, I want him fired. But I came back and I said, no. Let me see what he do. I said, I gave him his props. I said, because Manny, he does make changes. You know, he tries to fix stuff. He brings in. I said that. I said, then let me see. Just like Al Golden. I said, yo, I gave him time. And Al Golden had 5 years here, right? Didn't he have like 5 years? Al Golden? I gave Al 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I gave him 5. Mark Rick would have still been, but Mark Rick left on his own accord. I never said I wanted Mark Rick going.
Yeah.
He left on his own accord. I gave Manny his 3. I give Mario his time too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want to see what we look like from now until 2024 this time. Right? Yeah, 2024.
So check this out, bro.
Go ahead.
Mario is 5-9. I think he's 5-9 in in ACC play.
Right.
Think about that.
They're 5-9, bro. That's 4 games below 500.
If it walk like if it quack like a duck and look like a duck, what is it, Black?
It's the duck, baby. It's the duck. Like Bill Parcells used to always say, yo, you are what your record says you are. Simple. You are what your record says you are until you change that, which is very possible. Go ahead.
So, okay, let's keep this. We got a really good team Saturday.
We are. Louisville is very good. They're very good. Yeah.
Team.
Yeah.
So right now we on the 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, we are. Right.
Yeah, we on the 2-game losing streak. No, we lost to NC State.
That's right. Yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah, we lost to NC State. You're right. You're definitely right.
Straight. So say we drop these last 2. We dropped these last 2.
We're in a 4-game losing streak.
And hold on. Check it. Right now, of course, right now they predicting us to play. They predicting us to play Utah or Oregon State. Say we match up with one of those guys and we lose, and we on a 5-game losing streak. What is your thoughts there? Because that's a 5-game losing streak, bro. And then we got a big matchup at first game of the season.
Yeah. Well, my thought would still be I'm gonna give Mr. a year, but I'm not I'm not trusting no more. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not all in. I'm not buying none of that hype. Whatever recruiting class coming here, I'm on like yo, like my my brothers and sisters from St. Louis say, yo, we from the show me state. Yeah, you got to show me now. Like you got to show me. Like I don't care if we beat up on Sister Mary's of the poor. I don't. That ain't moving the needle for me. Florida, we play in Gainesville, right? Yeah, we play in Gainesville. That needs to be a statement. Like, yo, you have to go up in there just like that 2002 team did with Ken Dorsey, when Willis McGahee was the starter, and they went up to Gainesville and put that smackdown on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to see that type of performance. Bro, even if we win the next 3 games, I still need to see that type of performance, bro. You know why? Because I need to see that my team, that our team that we root for, that we love, can win the big game. People say, well, they beat A&M. Yeah, they did. But then we lost to Georgia Tech and lost to NC State and lost to Chapel Hill and lost to Florida State.
That Texas A&M win is boo-boo because what happened? What's going on? They fired Jimbo, and I'm saying this.
Well.
Hold on. I'm saying this because he said, she said this. Mario ain't going nowhere. Y'all keep thinking that these people are gonna keep Mario because of that contract. These people are paying him $8 million a year. They don't care about that. They want to win. You're not going to just invest your money and you're not seeing a profit. Cause just think, you got to think next year, the sales on the season ticket sales are going to be down. God, people are not going to be coming to the games like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the product that he's putting on the field. It's not a lot. A lot of the losses ain't just been on TVD like y'all keep acting like. It's been coaching. We've lost multiple games from coaching this year. Particularly 2 games, Georgia Tech and UNC. Second half adjustments and both. And motherfucker not kneeling the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like y'all gotta stop this acting like this man is invincible. And if it's really like that, we in for a fucking rude awakening. Because this is why I don't like hiring these Miami guys, because you can't get rid of them when it's time to get rid of them. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I don't want Ken Dorsey at Miami. I don't want a guy that nobody's going to want to fire. I don't care what you did at Miami. Just because I don't care about that. You got fired twice for a reason, brother. You feel what I'm saying? You got fired twice for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Would I be upset if he came to Miami? No, I would not be upset. I think he would be better than Johnson.
Who else did he get fired by?
He got fired by
he left. I don't know. He left Carolina to go to Buffalo.
No, he got fired twice, brother. He got fired from.
Well, he was only at Carolina and Buffalo, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I know he was at Carolina and he helped develop Cam, and I don't know if he was somewhere before that. But yeah, you could be right, but yeah, I'm not sure though.
But my thing is this, bro. This is the thing, bro. This is what everybody has to understand.
Never hire somebody you can't fire.
Exactly. Also, the people that have won championships at the University of Miami didn't have any Miami ties. None whatsoever. People keep thinking that just because you played at Miami that you're gonna automatically be a good coach. Mario was in a good situation at Oregon, and he was in a good time in Oregon because it wasn't many good teams in the Pac-12 when he was in there. The Pac-12 now versus the Pac-10, that shit is totally different. How many teams are fighting?
Yeah, but
it's different, bro.
Yeah, it is different, but I ain't gonna take away what he did at Oregon, because you got to play who's on your schedule, bro.
I get that.
I ain't gonna do that one. I ain't gonna do that because Lane Kiffin. Because what's his name? Got a call.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah,
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 that
I
was
can
my
hear you.
son. That was one of my sons calling. But now I hear you. I feel you. But back to your original question, I'm not a happy camper right now. I'm not a happy camper. I'm not excited. I'm excited to watch the game to see what the defense is going to do. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see the young men win. I want to see us win. But I just, at this point, bro, I'm just like, I need to see change, and I need to see change on the field. I get off the field and all that, but I need to see change on the field with W's and just team, like, team management, you know what I'm saying? Execution. I need to see that look different, bro, because I'm looking around and I'm watching all these other games, and I ain't even talking about Power 5. I'm talking G5, and I'm seeing last night, I'm watching Toledo, and I'm watching how crisp freaking Candle's offense runs, and even Bowling Green. And I'm like, well, damn, why can't our offense look like that? I'm like, they don't got the players we got. But our
It's
offense,
bro.
oh,
And what I'm telling people, it's like, bro, these guys are scheming guys open. They're running wide open off scheme,
yeah,
trickery. That's what scheme means. You're scheming, you're checking, you're fooling. It's not gimmick. You're fooling the defense. You're exploiting a coverage. You got man beaters. You got zone beaters. It's knowing when to call them and when to disguise. It's like and when to check this. It's like, bro, this seems like we just run the play. Run the play. I used to have
like
a coach. I had a coach. I'll never forget this guy. I don't know if he dead or that's one of my little league coach. We used to run the fucking veer offense. I hated it. They knew what we was doing. I'm the only good player on the team. I'm getting smacked, and I'm like, Coach, this ain't working. He used to tell me, I'm the coach. Run the V on three. I'm getting tattooed. I'm getting smacked. You feel what I'm saying? And it seemed like we in that situation. Like that's what's happening. Like it's kind of like, Coach, this shit ain't working. I'm the coach. Run the play I call. You feel what I'm saying? I want creativity, bro. It's no excitement with this offense. It's
none.
no. When the offense on the field, I'm like, oh, here go that. Who got that goddamn switch route with the receivers? Here
See,
go
and
that
look,
slow delay. Here go this
and
mesh
this,
route.
right, and this is the crazy thing, right? Like, say if let's just say, because somebody asked me that on Saturday night. What if Dawson leaves, right? And this is even before Ken Dorsey was relieved of his duties. And then I was thinking, I had a conversation. I was talking to Negus early this week, and I said, see, I wouldn't mind getting a young up and coming OC from one of those conferences we talking about, because he's young, he's hungry, he's gonna be a killer on the recruiting trail. He's gonna want to do all of that. But then you're gonna have those people. Oh, he was at G5. So what is offense average 40-something points a game? Who did he do it against? But I'm like, yo, the same thing I said about Gidry is like when he get here, he's gonna have a different quality of player. The same thing for that OC. He's gonna have a different quality of player. If you watch him and you watch how he calls plays and how he schemes plays up, like real talk, I would take Sean Lewis, that was the head coach at Kent State, who offense gave Georgia fits. And he went to Colorado, and that offense was looking pretty
Yeah,
good.
I don't
But
know
then he
what
got
happened.
relieved.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know
know,
what happened with
but
that. He
I
did.
would take.
I like him. I like him. I like him. That's
I
something
like
to.
Sean Lewis. I
Yeah, I
like
like
Sean
Sean
Lewis.
Lewis. Hold on, Mario thinks he's an offensive mind. That's a laugh out loud funny. Who told he knows anything about modern offensive football? I don't know, man. It's just like that 2000 run pound don't work in today's college football. Give him time. Give him time. Like no, he don't need no. He don't need five
Frank,
years from now.
I'm giving him time. I said I'm gonna give him next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him next year. You feel me? But
You
as
can,
a former, as two former running backs that's on this joint right now, we know, me and my brother, we know the importance of a running game, right? We know the importance of having a running game. But guess what? Can I get a toss sweep? Can I get a counter? You know what I'm saying? Can I get an inside trap or something like? There's no. Name me the last time we've seen a toss sweep. A toss sweep with guards pulling.
Hey, you know the top sweep that I love that they be getting out. They seem to get 6 or 7 yards every time they run it. The one
Who?
Lane Kiffin run with that back, they got number 4.
Yeah,
That's a nice
yeah.
look. That's a
You know who?
modernized toss. That's
You
a
know who else
modern
does?
toss.
You know who else does that?
Who?
Steve Sarkisian. Steve Sarkisian.
They the
You
same.
know.
If you think about
Yeah,
it, they come from
yeah.
the same tree in a
Yeah,
sense.
but yeah, and you know who else does it? Whoever the offensive coordinator is at Michigan that gets Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum on the edges. Like, why does everybody offense look so different, bro, from ours? Like we don't got players. That's what be killing me, bro. That's what kills me. That's
We
what
got better
kills me.
players. Bro, look at
Yeah.
this. Hey, Jason, man, let's look at this. I read Mario now 5-9. Man, it was 16-9. Mario has to go 11-0 in the ACC to match. That is crazy. That is a crazy stat that I didn't know Manny had won that
Yeah,
many conference games.
it's a
Because
it's a crazy stat.
we did finish second like a couple of times though in that side of the conference. Hold on. Man, okay. Let's read some of these comments, brother. We haven't run a Texas riding all freaking
Nope.
year. Not an
Nope.
orbit motion. Yeah, this is not an air raid. That is true because they don't have a quarterback. Oh, here you go with the excuses. Get the hell out of here. All these teams we talk about have great QBs, bro. You
I
can
mean,
no.
that's true.
Listen, hold
I
on,
give
hold
you
on.
that.
This man did not forget how to play football. This
Hey,
this
yeah.
man this man did not forget how to play QB.
No,
He
he
did
didn't
not.
forget how to play QB.
It's a common denominator. It's a listen, bro. It's a common denominator of why he's struggling, and this has been going on since that guy was a coach. This it's the offenses, it's the coordinators, dog. I'm telling you, it's a reason why he was balling out under a high up tempo type style offense. He's if he tries, I fully expect TVD and Jafari Brown to transfer this spring. I I,
Well,
I really think they're gonna transfer. I
well,
think I can see I know and I think and TVD will get a Power Five. He's gonna be at a Power Five school, a good Power Five school with a good OC. And Jakari, I think, oh, you may mess around. He may mess around and go with to SMU, and you know what I'm saying with last because SMU will be in the ACC next year.
yeah, but Lashley got a quarterback over there, dude, that's
I
killing
think
it.
it.
So
I think he'll senior.
check that. I think he comes
I
back
think
for
it's.
another year.
But
Yeah,
even so,
check that.
it's a lot of big time schools that are losing
I mean,
quarterbacks.
yeah. I mean, he'll find a spot. Yeah, he'll definitely find a spot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, man, it happens, bro. Like quarterbacks going, like look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen has led the NFL in interceptions for like 5 years in a row.
But
Like,
nobody want to say shit about it.
nah, they won't. If Lamar Jackson did it, they'd be
Yeah.
telling him he got to get up off the league.
Yeah, stop running that wide receiver. Everybody knows it's coming. Facts.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we split. You will. I hope so. End up 7-5. Oregon State not a good matchup. I agree, Jason.
But guess
I agree.
what? I don't even think 7-5 is an improvement to me.
It's not
Now
because
now
you just winning the games this year that we supposed to win last year.
you're right now. If we win these next two games, right? If we win these next two games, because what we'll be 8-4 and go to the bowl game and win the bowl game and finish the season 9-4. To me, yeah, that looks a whole lot better, a whole lot better. But 7-5, nah, bro. I'm nah. Sorry, no.
Hey, this funny though. This is true though. It took Lane going to Bama before Saban figured out he didn't know crap about offense. That's crazy. That is true. And because
But guess what?
until Lane got there, he opened his. He was like, "Yeah, I need to continue to open up my offense."
Hold on. Was Loxley there before Lane?
He was after.
All right, but hold on. But guess what? That
Loxley
made
was
that.
Loxley was a position coach for Lane.
All right, so look, guess what? That made way because Loxley came from Maryland first because he should have got the head coaching job at Maryland way back when. They
Yeah.
they jerked him. But Nick Saban is man enough and great enough to understand that and say, you know what? I'm gonna let you do your thing. That's what great coaches do.
And he understands that, hey, offense is not my forte.
Right,
Defense is.
right.
And Mario needs to understand that calling plays is not his forte. Offensive
Look,
linemen are.
look,
You
because
need
you
to
think
focus on the trenches.
look, when they had what was the name? Eric God, what was the running back name? Number 42.
Eddie
Lacey.
Lacy.
When they had Eddie Lacy, then they had Trent Richardson. Yeah, they were more teams. They had them big offensive lines. They were just more teams. But eventually, they had to grow, evolve. Even with Derrick Henry, they more teams, but they still had to evolve and start throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying?
You
Go
know
ahead.
why? You know why? Because they started running up against teams with good trenches like them, but
Yes,
they had good athletes like them that ran a high up tempo and that was goddamn scoring too much. And that little
exactly.
mauling and running the ball shit don't work.
Exactly.
Got beat by Ohio State, he changed shit up.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
Ohio State beat their tail that year, bro. Beat their tail.
So, question, bro. We seen that Texas A&M job open up, man. Who would you like? Who would be a dangerous fit, a dangerous coach at that university?
Me? No, let me see. I don't know. I saw something where they was talking
Give me
about.
three. Give me three. Give me three.
I saw something where they was talking about Dabo. They wanted to interview Dabo.
He ain't going
Uh,
nowhere.
yeah, he ain't going. He. I think he's sitting back and waiting for the Alabama job. I think he low key wants the Alabama job. Um, Dan Lanning. I know. I saw that the dude from Oregon. I saw that. Hey, trying to think. Let me see. Chip Kelly be available. They talking about firing him.
They already fired him.
Oh, Urban Meyer. You got to always kick the tires on Urban Meyer.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I, like
If he available, you got to take Urban.
yeah, you got to kick the tires on Urban Meyer. You have to because look what he's done
You
in
got to pick
college.
his interest. You got to pick his
Yeah,
interest.
yeah. Dan Urban. I know it's somebody that's right there on the tip of my tongue, bro, and I just can't spit it out right now.
But why you think I give you my three?
Go ahead.
Lane Kiffin,
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Lane Kiffin, with those resources, you got to think he had Ole Miss about to win 10 or 11 games this year. You know what I'm saying? Him,
Well, he got to win them first.
he shit. He got UL Monroe and Mississippi State. He'll win. He'll win now. I gotta go Lane. Um, mm, I'm gonna throw a wrinkle out there. I'm gonna go with the old school great, Matt Brown.
You said Mac Brown?
Matt Brown. You gotta think. They ain't investing in football like that, like Texas. Texas and them, and we seen what he did at Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He won a title. He had some great teams and football. And it seemed like he's just letting his coordinators coach. He's hit his last two QBs. He didn't hit these first round. You know what I'm saying? Number one picks. You know what I'm saying? And my
Well,
last one,
well, well. He
I
hasn't
think
had it. He hasn't had the number one pick at North Carolina.
Sam Howell ain't gonna no. First round pick.
Yeah, Sam Howell didn't go first round. He went
He
like
did.
fourth. No,
Oh,
he
okay.
went.
Well,
Yeah, he went fourth round.
He had good QB play. I would say he
Yeah,
had good QB play.
but he was. Yeah, Sam Howell was that dude at
Yeah,
North Carolina. Like he was
yeah.
awesome.
But he didn't have no. He didn't have the talent that he would have at Texas A&M.
Right.
And my third person, I would say Dan Lanning. I think Dan Lanning will be really, really, really good there. Because the main thing that they've been missing is defense, and he provides that instantly, and you
Yeah,
can see it with Oregon.
and he knows the SEC landscape coming from Georgia.
And he lets his offensive guy be himself, do his thing. Look at Oregon. Let's be real. Oregon looked like a way better team than in previous years because they've been dominating. They dominate on offense and defense. They offensively they are scary. Those boys are
Yeah,
scary.
yeah, their offense is. It's something about Oregon. Their offense always just look different.
But
Like
their defense look different. That's the
yeah,
thing.
they defense. Yeah, they defense. Yeah, their offense always from Chip Kelly to when Mario was there and now Dan Lanning. They offense. It's like like but when Chip Kelly was there, like Oregon offense. I don't think it's ever looked like that. Even when what's his name, Mark Help
Mark
or
Hefford.
whatever his name.
Hefford, yeah.
Yeah. When he was the freaking the coach, when he had Marcus Arroyo or whatever as the quarterback, the offense looked crazy.
Marcus Mariota.
Mariota, my bad, Mariota, yeah, Marcus Mariota. Like that offense looked crazy, but yeah, their defense is definitely biting out there in Oregon. Their defense is definitely biting. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, our defense bites. It just gets tired because they're on the field too much.
All right, so let's jump in quick on this Louisville game, man. There's not really a lot to talk about, man. Like I said, it's a scary game for us. We can definitely go down, what I'm saying, on a 3-game losing streak. It's not looking promising. We only got 2 quarterbacks, 2 scholarship quarterbacks. One guy being told, we got, like saying, what Mario said, the team that he's going to start. My keys to we're gonna do our keys to victory, man, and get on out of here. My keys to victory, man, is creativity. Offensive wise, is creativity on offense. Get TVD going early with some short, intermediate passes. Get his confidence up. And run up and be and also be creative in the run game. Defensively, Gildry, keep doing whatever you're doing. Just keep evolving because it seems like he come out with a different game plan for every opponent, which I think is very great. He remind me of a young Kevin Steele with how he come up with different styles of defenses, what I'm saying, depending on the opponent. So the Gildry, keep on doing your thing on defensive end. There's nothing that I'm yearning for. He's done a great job. That's my take on my keys to victory, man. And Mario, take a knee. Also, last night, Mario taking a knee if we got the lead and they don't got no timeouts with a minute left.
My keys to victory is simple. Win third downs on offense. Keep picking up third downs and first downs. Keep the defense off the field. Let them stay rested. And open up the offense, score. You know what I'm saying? Stretch the field. We got all this speed out there. Let's put pressure on the defense. Put that pressure on them. Pressure bust pipes. Put pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, just continue to do what you're doing. Let's put pressure. Let's stop the run. They got a very good run game. Let's stop the run. Secondary, let's build off of the good performance that y'all had last week. And hey, when you back an animal to a corner, they only got 1 or 2 options: either become prey or fight to stay alive. So that's what y'all gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll win the game because I'm never gonna bet against us, but it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough facing a freaking 0-3 slits fly like that. Like,
yeah, I ain't giving no prediction or anything like that, man. But if you haven't, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And tell Kane if you're a Florida State guy, you know what I'm saying, you chapped in. Appreciate you for tapping in and good win this past Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did y'all thing. Can't take hats off to y'all. Can't take nothing from y'all victory. You got any part of words before we dip out, brother?
Yeah, just hit the like button, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. In the chats, drop y'all emails in the chat so we could send some stuff out to y'all. And yeah, I lost a bet to a coworker, so I owe her dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yo, like,
Oh shit.
and look, and she saw me today, right? And she threw the U down on me.
Oh man, she threw the U
Yo,
down on you.
yeah,
You,
she
you
saw
should
me
have tackled
today.
her. You should have tackled
Look,
her ass.
look, she threw it down on me. She's like, yeah, good morning. How you doing? I said, look, I got you. Don't worry about me, man of my word. And she started laughing. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, she got you, man.
terrible, terrible, man.
Hey man, but like I said, man, we at that hour mark. We about to get on out of here. We appreciate everybody for tapping in with us, man. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you guys for tapping in with us, man. And hopefully we get this victory Saturday and we can go on the 3-game winning streak, finish out the season strong. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, Mario, I'm gonna say you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I know my boy Black saying and all next year, but you on the hot seat next year, my brother. Your seat gonna be piping hot if we don't start off goddamn on the upswing
You on the
next
clock,
season.
baby. You on the
Clock,
clock.
big dog. We on the you on the clock. So, but we appreciate y'all and we out this thing.
Peace.
Yeah, Jerry. Boom.